Alright, welcome back everybody. So this is going to be the second Let's Play. We talked about it a little bit in the last one, but it's going to be a 4 nights party. I've never tried a true challenge run before, so we're going to see how this goes. The last playthrough was pretty close to a challenge run, but it wasn't. So the challenge bit came from wanting to be as perfect as possible. This time the challenge comes from no magic, and we're going to see how that comes back to bite us eventually. I've done a little bit of testing on this, so I have a rough idea on how it's going to work, but the main thing that was in question was what would theoretically do the most damage with the least recovery time on the weapons. I thought that if you ran an axe with a dagger, that would do the most damage, on the grounds that the chance for the triple damage would it would carry over to the axe. Unfortunately, it does not. So the axe is hitting consistently for its damage, and the dagger is hitting consistently for its damage, but it was not working together. So the best scenario here is going to be spear and sword. Spear and dagger is a viable combo, but spear and sword is going to be the route we're going. It just simply works better. So we're going to bring back Zek, Chad, that's about right. That looks good. We'll take him. His name is Oz. And I'll bring back Injar. So we're going to be bringing back some of these guys. For those in the know, you know what they are. For those that don't know, it is what it is. Pretty basic stat array. Max out the Might for maximum damage. Endurance, we're going to try to pump up as best we can. And we're also going to be taking bodybuilding, because that's going to be important. And then we're taking bow on everybody just to save that little bit of money. Because we're speccing so hard into the couple of things that we're speccing into, the only times this is going to get a little bit weird is right out the gate. The best weapons we can get in the initial run is what we get. So let's see if we got anything worthwhile. One armor class. It's mildly useful. Not much there. Alright. Well, it's definitely a little bit on the disappointing side. I mean, I knew that none of this was going to be amazing, but we're not going to be re-rolling it. It just simply is what it is. And we can just offload some of this trash. And that letter is going to be going to the king. Gate master. We can't take them right now. That's fine. Hopefully we can find who we need. the rules for this run are basically the same as last time. You know, if it's in the book, it's good to go. And effectively, that just boils down to we're not going to be using the testing hall, even though that would really simplify our lives a lot. And we do not want to talk to him. During my test run, I accidentally picked up, there we go, got the gate master, and we just need a wind master. I accidentally took Nikolai on board, and then the issue with that was that we couldn't turn in the shield quest, which is part of our initial run. Straight out the gate, it's pretty much the same. It's just trying to get the money, things that we need. Well, not really a whole lot of good luck there. We're just gonna go to Blackshire. There might maybe be a Windmaster. And the Windmaster is gonna give us fly. We're basically gonna need them for the the rest of the run, because it's our only way to fly. There's only so sure call play to all nights. That's good enough. The other all night there is I would save over Hurricane. The other all nights there was my testing group, just to see what would become a problem. I also don't know if there's a... Oh, there's a Windmaster. Perfect. There we go. And they are going to soak up almost half of all of our money. And we also only have access to 1 teleport a day and 1 fly a day. It's not ideal, but it's what we're working with. So, play through. Make sure I remember these controls. There we go. We can't multiply the money because we need these guys. So the factors and the bankers and the traders and all of them are pretty much just not usable, which is super unfortunate. So we're not going to be coming out of this with as much as I would like, but we should come out well enough off. And, you know, it's called good enough for a reason. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, I forgot to save. Starting strong. Loot looks approximately the same. So that's just gonna have to do. Also, Wizard's Eye just simply will not be a thing, which frankly is the worst part of the whole thing, because there's ways to get around a lot of the other issues we're gonna run into, but there's no way around that, because we would need a cartographer, and unfortunately a cartographer would have to take the place of one of the guys we already have. But they are very necessary for at least a long time. Shoot. Oh, this is trash luck. I also need everybody to stay at least alive for now. There we go. Shield, some armor, always solid. We need to keep a very, very close eye on our fly time the whole time we're playing. We have a very limited amount of flying, and the issue that's going to come out of that is that we, there's not just over here, it's over here. We also don't have featherfall, so if that fly runs out just by accident at some point, and we fall and die, and unfortunately that is just simply that. Very much a GG. We got pretty decent stuff by the looks of it from here. I have a few more chests that we're going to go get. And then that's going to start us off with enough money, although the money typically would be used for spells, but we don't actually need the spells. So it's just the money that we have. Okay. Definitely want to pop a save. There are 5 chests here that we're going to be looting. And we could, if we were super motivated, we could down these dragons. I think it'd be possible. Shh. Oh, that's bad. I'm gonna reload that. Oops. We want everybody up so that we can get the plus 20 to everything. So that's going to be decently important that we're able to do it. And it looks like we got it. So now we just have to make sure that there we go. Just to be safe. Okay, first one's fine. And second one's fine. Perfect. A little bit of money. And nothing much. Nothing. Well, in the experimental party, that went a lot better. But I'll take it for what it is. There's still more to check. That's just mildly unfortunate. Alright. Oof. We're okay. Okay, got one right here-ish. That's fine. They don't need to be alive right now. Oh, missed it. They don't need to be alive after they already got the bonus, so... let's go ahead and use that backup save again. We got this one. Nothing... Well... Yeah, whenever I did this with the experimental group, it was significantly more successful. Just don't have time. It was a lot more successful. We got several relics and artifacts and things. Oh man. We're getting beat up. Okay, got another one, and we got a whole lot of nothing. Let's get a safe save right over here. And this is the last chest. What are you doing? close. Nothing, 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 and more nothing. Well, we'll take the win on having some swords that are pretty solid, but we're going to be taking the L on no relics. I want to pop a save, because this next part has a high potential for going bad immediately. But, we will play through. Yeah, we need to go this way. There are 2 chests. Okay, that's bad. And we are out of range. Perfect. We got the first one though. That's good enough. Small victories are still victories. And it looks like... Are we just in range? We are. Oh, thank God. That one has no traps on it. Perfect. There's nothing else to loot here, so we're just going to leave. Our characters also haven't eaten for a while, but normally where we would come out of this with 100,000 gold-ish, we're coming out with pretty much nothing. I'm going to go ahead and call that unfortunate but acceptable losses. Okay. And if they're just so we need identify first, because identifying all this it's going to cost less than 2,000. We don't have to be careful with our money just yet, but I'm getting identify expert and master across the board as soon as possible. Because I don't want to hire I guess I just have to pay it. Yeah, it's about to be a little expensive. We don't need to worry about that one. We want that as soon as possible, just so that we know what we're working with, and we don't have to shell out this money again. Alright, that's very... this isn't worth enough. I'm just gonna leave it there. Spell points, that's not ideal. We'll take some luck on a cape though, plus an upgrade on that bow. And we'll use that armor for the time being. That's very solid. And we'll just go ahead and use it. We can't use that yet. Solid cape, a belt. Anything with spell points is actually worthless to us, but you know, we'll take that L and move on. That's solid until we can get access to this plate, and the chain is actually not going to be better than anything. So that plate is just simply, I'm just going to sell it. It's not even worth it. Very good cape. We use that for the armor. We don't. He can wear this one. And his cape is garbage, so change that out. We want to use as much of this as we possibly can. Might, a little bit of armor. just so that we have something. Also, that's not even identified yet. What else do we find? Some shields. Phenomenal shield. So we have a shield that we can use. 2 shields. 3, but only because it fills a slot. And 4. So it looks like we're going sword and board for a little while. Next up, we need to identify this gear. Much best in slot. Some good swords, but not fantastic. It's fine. So now here's what we're talking about. So I'm just gonna give that to him. Fantastic sword, pretty much the best. He's probably gonna have that the rest of the game, honestly. He can take the bow. Take that bow and this sword. I'd like to avoid having to use this hammer, which I think we'll be able to, although it is better. I just simply don't want to use it. Also, you can take that bow. So upgrades on some bows. Everybody got a sword. That's good. I want to consolidate. None of this is useful. None of this is any good. And none of this is any good. So we can go ahead and just offload all this trash. Yeah, that's, altogether, I was expecting more, honestly. It's a little underwhelming, but we'll, once again, just simply take the L and move on. Identified, no harm in it. That's not useful. Not useful, but it fills a slot, so we'll just use it for now. A lot of poison resistance, fire resistance, armor class. Yeah, sure. That's worthless. Okay. Not ideal by any means. It's unfortunate. I think we cannot. Well, we'll take spears. We don't need the other 2 just yet, and we don't have enough money to spare at this time. So I need 1 more guild membership, and we can go from there. Oops. Here's the wait. We still have an hour on this, so let's go ahead and maximize our use out of it. We can go get some horseshoes over here. It's a small bonus, but I will take every last little bonus we can get. This will not be the easiest run I've ever done by any means. I'm shooting to bet it's possible. People have soloed the game with a knight before. That being, there's 1 knight. And if they can do that, I feel like we're gonna be okay. Also, we found a Kevlar. Very solid. Ah, shoot. I was a little too hasty. I don't think that's gonna come back and bite us, so we'll just ignore that. we could have had 4 more luck apiece, but that's not a big deal. And let's see here. There's nowhere else we need to fly today. So now we wait until nighttime. Merchant, identify, disarm, and perception. All we don't need is dagger, and if we wind up wanting a dagger later for some reason, that's fine. But if we don't need a dagger, we're just not going to run it. Oh, there's our scholar. So let's see, can we identify these things? Some of it. We just gotta get the shield now. Today's Saturday, so they're not traveling. Okay. So let's use the rest of Saturday to start on some quests. There's not a whole lot of preparation we can honestly do. Also, that's not useful. We don't need it. We also don't need that. So those 2 quests, they're over here. We can do the Goblin Watch later. We're honestly not as powerful as I would like to be. Across the board, we're definitely very solid. I mean, our stats are good. Everything's fine. It's just we're not as powerful as if we had magic. We do have bows though, and all of our bows are very solid, so I'm not mad at that. There we go. Can't identify those. Those are pretty much worthless. We also have no access to heals. That may or may not come back to bite us, but we haven't got that far yet. In my not research, but just a little bit of trials and testing kind of deals. That's useless. The main thing I wanted to know is how the late game was going to play out for us. Because ultimately, if we can still get haste and blasters, we can still cheese a lot of the game. And I can work with that. And those things are both possible. There's no NPC for haste, which is probably a good thing, so we don't have to pick. Instead of that, we have potions. It's just that blue potions aren't useful in that regard. So we're going to be making haste potions at some point and using those, but then once we have the weekend condition, we're just kind of out of luck with that one. Alchemy is about to be our best friend. Always above us. Red. You can take that. Magic arrow, not terribly useful, but we'll take it. And there we go. That's one quest, a potion that we need, and a cape that won't be an upgrade, but at least we got it. So now we need the spider heart, and I think there's a person here we have to find. Don't off the top of my head remember where they go, but I think it was the town hall. Not Cheryl, it's somebody else. Also definitely missing torchlight right now. I doubt we use it the first time, but if we did, it's probably a lot nicer just to look at things and stuff, but there's nothing to look at here. Yeah, we're also really going to need a pump bodybuilding. Our lack of hit point, well, so right now it's a lack of hit points, but in the future it's that we can't regain them easily. I'm not even taking that. We can't regain hit points easily at all. So we're going to be a little bit limited by, going in and having one escape a day for free. Otherwise, we have to run. That being the one town portal we have, so we just got to make sure we factor that in. Because right now, we don't have access to it, but I don't think we're going to need that in here. This is a level 1 dungeon, and we have the gear and stats of somebody much, much higher than level 1. So we're going to be okay, but could be bad. Yep, it's this way. Okay, we'll take them. And there's one more quest in the very back of this place. Not in this direction. This direction has a loot or something. Ring. Nothing. Nothing. Trap. Oh, we dodged it. Okay. And more just random trash. We'll take it. If we find something, that'd be pretty cool. If we don't find anything, it's really not that big of a deal. It's the right way. Making money is going to be a lot harder in this playthrough. Especially since we, out the gate, are losing half of the money that we find. But it's necessary. We have to. If we were trying to ultimately min-max, I could just dump them and then save scum whenever it's possible. But I don't feel like that's going to be a very viable way, unless I edit these things a lot. And the second I do all that editing, I'm a lot less interested in this. Okay. I think we're gonna go this way. All these spiders. And stuff over there. Those are just simply too powerful in this game with the levels. In fact, just to prove the point, I think I might go kill a dragon with just our garbage bows. Just to prove that it's possible. I don't know where that goes. We'll take it. It's fine. I mean, we really could plink a dragon to death, or pretty much just anything. Because, you know, with the fly, assuming we move quick enough, I don't think it'll become the biggest issue in the world. Obviously, it's a little bit risky, but, you know, you can walk wherever you're trying to get to, and eventually we will be fighting dragons. Melee weapons, they're gonna have some problems. Oh boy. Because we don't have access to light and dark magic, so we'll figure that out whenever we get there. But no Day of the Gods, no Day of Protection, none of those things. At no point during this playthrough are we going to be truly invincible. It's a pretty unfortunate reality, but it is what it is. We'll do our very best, though. If only you could use a spear with an axe. I feel like that would be the highest possible damage. Oh boy. We do have back ads. Spider Queen should be over there. This way is the Cobra eggs. Those are worth 500 a pop. So we definitely want to try to grab as many of those as we can. Nice. Now that is trapped. Let's be careful here. Yeah, shoot. I think we might have one potion. Just enough to get him up. I want to do this in one swoop, but that could possibly be the death of us. We get down the Spider Queen, and then we should be done in here. See, the things, I know they're directly above us. They're gonna like drop down on us. Let's get another save, because this can go bad immediately. Okay, there's the Spider Queen. There. And it's down. Give us your heart. Teleport over here somewhere. Now, this is almost guaranteed to kill us. There's pretty much no way we're going to be able to disarm this. Yeah. Well, we still got it. But that is all 3 quests. So we just make our way out. Not too bad, honestly. I wish we had better gear. If we could find the obelisks, that would be a solid start. So now let's turn some quests in. Something else. Kill a druid for 1,000 gold. You know, I think we can do that pretty easily. There you go. There you go. Not you. There you go. And what day is it? January 14th. I think we can kill a druid and get that 1,000. Let's do that. Druids are in Silver Cove. And this is going to be relatively easy. I can't identify half of those. Got a hat? Oh, broken armor. Shoot, I didn't know that happened. We also need shields. Ah, man, I should have remembered that. Okay. Let's just go ahead and sell off the things that we can identify that we for sure don't need. Useless. I don't remember if there's a school here that can teach that to us. I don't think so. Berserker's Fury. Ah, shoot. Where is the membership? I have no idea where this would be. Probably not you guys. Yeah, surely it's here somewhere. Also, I want to pick up these. No. Repair expert. Oh man, that'd be so useful to have right now, but I don't think that's going to happen right now. No, it's Gilbert Hammer, Light Guild. No, Light Expert. Yeah, there's a small chance that actually none of these guys are. We will not be doing that. Not yet, at least. Nope. 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 No. Well, okay. I will take that. There's this house over here, but that is nothing. I mean, there's a solid chance that actually we just can't sign up here. And if we can't, then no shields for us yet. Yeah, okay. Well, we've knocked on every door in town, so let's just kill a druid and move on. But not before we go and try to get this sword. I don't know that it's any good, but if we can get it, I'd like to have it. Probably can't even identify it. Yeah, whatever. Let's go find a druid. That was another sword. I'll take it. Where are the druids? I know they're here somewhere. Okay, so that's what we're looking for, right there. Just need to pick one, dump some arrows into them. And that's it, leaving. Druid's dead. There's also a bounty here that we could collect. There's a chance that we can actually do it. I don't know how high that chance is, but it's not like we have much else going on right now. So let's at least see what it is. A sea terror. What day is it? Oh. A sea terror is going to be a rough thing to find, but once again, that is possible. Let's stand here for a day. Yeah, it's not really a way to do that. I was going to turn this bounty in. There we go. I think obelisks are going to be the next thing that we should probably do. Yeah, not needing magic is definitely a huge flaw in our system here. Let's also go ahead and get a repair guy. You'll be identify and you'll be repair for now. Injar will be repair. And Oz will be identify. Oh shoot, we don't even have repair yet. Okay. We're going to Iron Fist. Don't hit buddy. We just have to burn a day. What day is it? 23rd, so 24th. I'm not gonna be able to make it for the Might one. Yes, we can. Town portal. It's a 5-day travel, and we're fine. Also, we're going to pick up the horseshoes, because those are relevant. while we're here, I think we're gonna get Sword Expert and Cavalier. And that would still leave us time. So first thing, let's go ahead and get Sword to 4, to 4, Sword to 4, and Sword to 4. Yeah, it's expensive, it's fine, whatever. This makes it a little bit stronger. And we will fly and do Cavaliers. Because then we're all just gonna be that much stronger, and that's always a good thing. This is the least efficient way to do this. Got all those bow skills, and then we're just not even going to use them. Okay. We still need to be careful on our time, though. Because we only have so much access to fly, and although we could just walk all of this way, I'd really rather not. Yeah, we'll take that quest too, whatever. This one's easy. You literally just go talk to a guy, and that's that. We're going the wrong way. Oh boy. There he is. It's the other door. That easy. That quest is done. We'll get some XP off it, which is great. And we'll also just get raw upgrades for being Cavaliers, which is fantastic. Also, we should probably pick up learning while we're here, but that'd be a little bit pricey. So we're going to save that until we get a nest. There we go. Denomination may not seem important, but we have a tradition. Yeah, so we're all just a little bit stronger now. Champions, we have to go and kill the warlord. But I'm gonna be honest, that's not gonna happen for a while. Plus, we need to get to Bootleg Bay before anything else. A few things we need to do here. Glad we made it. So January, you don't have to go talk to the Oracle to get the pilgrimage, which is fantastic. We just go straight to the shrine because I know where it is. Grab it for the free might, and that's basically that for right now. Do not want to get stranded on this island though, so let's be pretty fast about this. We're going to come back here pretty soon, but not yet. There's not a ton to do here. More than anything, I want to grab the bones. Just because that's easy money. And some easy XP if we just pump these guys full of arrows. Kind of don't appreciate how they name these guys, but it's this game is pretty old. It's important to keep that in mind. Difference of which? Yes, these are all actually the same enemy. I thought the women were magic users and everybody else was melee, but that's not the case. We want all of their loot for sure because we're poor. And we want all these bones because they're $1,000 a piece. Useless. We'll worry about that later. We have 1 hour to get the rest of these bones. We also are going to need... Yeah, you can't do anything. Useless, because we don't even have repair. Yeah, whatever, just wear it. We need the intelligence for, also we're very close to an hour. So I think after we finish up here, I'm gonna call that we're still in the gaining power phase of this whole process. We're not strong. Now, normally the goal is to get light magic so that you can worry about dark magic, but we don't have those problems, so we're just going to be getting our sword and armor up, and then pretty much an even split between sure, I'll take that. An even split between the damage from spear and then health. Okay, so that's pretty much that. And our spell's about to wear off. So let's see if we can preemptively do this quest. No. I should have thought about that, but I didn't. That's fine. So let's go to well, first and foremost, let's sell these bones. And then after we sell those bones, that's what we're going to be calling it for today. Doing all the low-hanging fruit quests just to get some level ups. And then we can start actually doing stuff in the game. And we are no longer liked. But that's going to be that for now. So, thank you all for watching, and we'll pick up here with the All Knights run next time. Alright, thank you everybody. See you next time.